bugün Dubai'yi konuşacağız. Panelin bir noktasından sonra İngilizceye geçmek durumundayız. Çünkü 3 misafirimizin 3'ü de İngilizce devam etmek zorunda. Ama öncelikle ben ITF ailesine bu sene 3.'sünü düzenledikleri İstanbul Turizm Fuarı ve bizleri davet ettikleri için çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Bu güzel atmosferde bu sene katılım çok daha yüksek, onu görüyoruz. Her sene daha da ileri gidiyor. Bu belli. Bizler de burada olmaktan çok mutluyuz, çok gururluyuz. So, from that point I can go to switch to English, right? Thank you for coming. Again, for the introduction, my name is Mehmet Gürkaynak. I'm the General Manager of Emirates Airlines, Turkey, Romania and Bulgaria, responsible for 3 countries. Today we will be talking about Dubai, and then we have our guests. So Consul General is on the way, stuck in the traffic. He'll be here probably 5-6 minutes. But we have our second guest, Mr. Bade Al Habib. He's the Director of Proximity Markets in Dubai's Department of Economy and Tourism, which we call DAT. And Mr. Igor is here. He is the Vice President of Regional Cluster at Emirates Airline, responsible for our region and Europe and America and all regions. So thank you for coming all the way.
Thank you.
As a startup, I can say, I guess. So the airline established in 1985, and after 2 years, 1987, Emirates started flying from Dubai to Istanbul. And since then, it's growing, the market is growing, airlines are growing. There's now 7 almost airline carriers flying to UAE. Dubai is, emerging markets. We're very happy to connect this beautiful attraction destination. Istanbul is also another, very hot city like Dubai. So when it comes to the tourist numbers and stuff, so as we know, Dubai is around 20 million tourists hosting, maybe 18, something like that. Yeah, and the Turkish, what's the Turkey standing for Dubai? I mean, is it really emerging market, or how Turkish market, Turkish customers reacting to Dubai, Mr. Habib?
Right. Well, first of all, good afternoon, everyone. Merhaba, thank you for having me here. Talking about Turkey, Turkey is a very strategic market for us and has become over the last couple of years. In fact, if you look at it, we're looking at it from 4 aspects. We look at it from connectivity, in terms of how many flights we have from Dubai into Istanbul and other parts of Turkey. In terms of proximity, we're 4 to 5 hours away, which makes it pretty much of a mid-haul rather than a long haul. And the third aspect is obviously when it comes to connectivity, obviously we're also looking at the ways in which we're culturally attuned as well. So I think there's a lot of cultural resonance between Dubai and Turkey, and we see the affinity, and we see a lot of Turkish people now visiting Dubai, and vice versa, we see a lot of Emiratis visiting Turkey as well. And having said that, I mean, when we talk about connectivity, currently we have around 6 flights from Fly Dubai into Turkey. We have 2 flights from Emirates, which makes it and we're still talking to airlines. We're constantly in touch with Emirates Airlines.
Daily 3 flights Emirates.
Daily flights Emirates, absolutely.
Yeah.
But in terms of, and then we have on and off cities as well, like Izmir, which activates once a while from the Turkish carriers. So we're very interested in this market. I feel like there's a lot going on. When we look at the data on our end, we find that Turkish visitors are looking for luxury, they're looking for shopping, they're looking for family experiences. And given Dubai's positioning, I think we offer all that categorically. And moving forward, we're hoping to also produce dedicated campaigns for the market. Obviously, initially when we started the market, we go mass marketing, so we take campaigns in Europe. But over time, we've hired agencies to help us localize our messaging. So you'll see a lot more campaigns with faces from Turkey representing you guys. You'll see a lot of PR activations happening. And from trade perspective, again, we're talking to the airlines to see how we can categorically work on more connectivity over the next couple of months and years, because this is, I think, is only the beginning. We want to definitely scale given the demand that we foresee from this market into Dubai.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So we talk about Emirates flying here for a long time. It started maybe small flights, now daily 3 flights. And we have all kind of aircrafts in the Istanbul airport. We have the iconic 380, 777, the new family member of 350, and then it's expanding, and network is expanding. Emirates announced record profit last year, $5.2 billion, carried over 53 million passengers. The fleet is expanded to 166 aircraft, and it started with retrofit program, right? So it was 2 billion and now 5 billion. So company reinvesting to the product, I can say. Not only the aircrafts, but also other things like chauffeur drive service or the like private lounges, and now like a DEX product, which is also a Dubai experience, which is under Emirates. So, Mr. Igor, why Turkish people, customers choose Emirates to fly Dubai, and why should they? What's the difference? How we can distinguish Emirates Airlines and Dubai from the others?
Yeah, thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. So first of all, you already touched base on our unprecedented program of investment into the aircraft retrofit. Given that the airline industry after COVID confronted with issues of the logistic chain and ability to buy new fleet, so Emirates is, of course, reinvesting a lot into upgrade of the onboard experience for our passengers. And we take, I think it's the biggest in the industry program ever run by the airline, whereby we spend about $5 billion on completely changing the interior of majority of our fleet. So we have today in the fleet 116 A380s, out of which we are retrofitting all. So we received 6 in the new configuration with premium economy, but another 100 will be completely retrofitted. So far we've done about 35 of them, retrofit, plus the original 6 we received already in the new configuration. So as you can see, out of 116, we have more than 40 already with premium economy cabin. And we continue to invest in retrofitting our 777 fleet, which consists today 129 777s. Out of which we committed to retrofit 109. So far we achieved about 40 retrofitted. So as we speak today, October, like we are late September, almost October 2025, we have approximately 35 to 40% of the fleet completely renovated with premium economy cabin available for passengers. And if we bring ourselves to somewhere like March 2027, just about 1.5 years from now, so we will already have about 70% of the fleet completely retrofitted, and shortly we will complete the program, and all the aircraft will be with premium economy, featuring this fantastic product, so much demanded by our passengers. We introduced it not that long time ago, and we're very happy that we are offering this product already on Istanbul route, where, as my colleague Mehmet mentioned, we operate 3 aircraft types on 3 daily flights. We have A380 on one of our flights, the 777, which is again in the queue for retrofit, and shortly we'll be offering the best product to the clients, and the brand new addition to our family of the aircraft, so Airbus A350-900. We have right now about 9 of them in the fleet, but we ordered 65 and deliveries are coming. In general, Emirates is investing a lot of effort in upgrading the fleet, so we have a very significant order for the new 777, new 777-9 and -8. So in total, we ordered 205 of them. And then we are holding another order for 65 A350s, out of which we got already 9 in the fleet. So answering the question why customers should choose Emirates, it's not only great brand, but it's also, of course, unprecedented quality, what you get on board and what you get on the ground. As Mehmet mentioned, so we have a program of expansion of our airport lounges. So we open, like every year, a few airport lounges around the world, upgrade existing ones. So this process is continuous. And I think passengers will enjoy flying, the wide-body aircraft, because Emirates fleet consists of only wide-body aircraft. So the experience they get if they go premium cabin, they will always get flat bed and business cabin. In first class on A380, they have a application from the private jet experience, such as onboard shower spa. We have lounge in the A380, so we have a lot to offer. Of course, the great entertainment system, which passengers in economy absolutely enjoying, which got a lot of awards throughout the years. So I think we have a lot to offer, and please give us a chance to show you the service excellence on board.
Yeah, well, coming to not only the aircraft, Mr. Igor, what about the Dubai experience thing? What Emirates offering, because there is a real experience there, which also offered by Emirates with a different type, right?
Yeah, we started off from the comparison to some extent of Dubai and Istanbul. So both cities, they have somewhat in common. If we look at international tourists visiting Istanbul, it's also around the same number as visitors of Dubai. Both cities are home for large network carriers. And of course, as Emirates, we have a program which is allowing all travel agents around the world very easily to book land arrangements, be it lounge access, fast track in the airport, the transfer to the hotel itself, any attractions, tickets in Dubai for any events, and so on. And this program is called Dubai Experience. So we run this program ourselves as airline, whereby we do contracting for all those ground arrangements. And we offer unprecedented conditions to our travel trade partners who are electing to use this system, whereby they can book all the hotels represented in the inventory of this program on 24 hours check-in, check-out basis, which is very convenient. For example, if you take a flight from Istanbul, EK 118, arriving to Dubai at 5 o'clock in the morning, you don't need to pay for the night starting from 2 o'clock afternoon a day prior. Your price will start from 5 a.m. and it will finish at 5 a.m. next day. So it gives you a lot of opportunity to save if you do a short stop. Plus, it's very flexible for the travel agents because it allows you to do cancellation with no penalties latest 72 hours prior to departure. And the payment is also very simple. You can do payment with credit card. You can do payment through BSP by issuing electronic multi-purpose document, EMD. So it's open for all trade partners. Whoever is interested can elect to contact Emirates office in Turkey and get connected. So this program, in our view, is ideal one-stop shop for all the travel agents to get access to a wide variety of products provided by Dubai. And of course, Dubai is a big hub, means we operate to 145 destinations, inclusive of Dubai. So 144 routes are open for your clients with a stop in Dubai. And again, with Dubai Experience, you can provide anything on the ground for them, and plus complement it with Emirates' excellent flight option from Istanbul via Dubai to any destination beyond.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ogar. Mr. Consul, ahlan wa sahlan. Thank you for coming. No problem. We all understand the traffic in Istanbul. But Mr. Saeed has been here, I don't know, 5, 6 years maybe or more? 8 years. He's half Turkish now and speaking maybe Turkish. But he has a lot of experience in. By his duty, he can tell us more about what happened during the last 8 years. But we can ask, as a two brother country, UAE and Turkey, what did you see last 5, 10 years? How was the trade, tourism, finance, all these sectors developed since 5, 10 years?
At the beginning, first I would like to thank you for...
a little closer microphone. Closer.
First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me. And I would like to thank you also for you and your team for being really active and for advertisement in UAE in general. And for your question, regarding your question, at the beginning, we know that the relations was not that in the best conditions because of the regional political issues. But after that, after the meeting of the leaders of our two nations, there was a agreement, Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, which was CEPA, took place in September 2021. It reduced and eliminated more than tariffs over 82% of goods and 92% of non-oil components, which took as a result on triple the size of trade and reaching about $25.2 billion in 2023. Beside that, Turkey became the 4th fastest growing trade partner of the UAE.
MashaAllah.
And the 6th largest trade partner in the first half of 2022. Non-oil trade between the two countries grew by 53%. One of the highest rates among the UAE trade partners. Fastest growing import markets for Turkish goods in 2022 was the UAE. Second, Germany, and third was UK. In addition, tourism and aviation surged too, with many more flights, MOUs, and growing travelers flows, enhancing people-to-people links.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a tremendous growth, you can say.
Yes.
Yes.
It's-
Alhamdulillah,
It
we
reached,
say.
it reached almost the best.
The
in
best.
long-
the
yeah,
best.
the
And
best.
we're
the
going to
best.
move it forward. But before, not only the future, but the backwards, when we look at it, in 1970s, there was nothing.
Yes,
And then,
yes.
but there is a vision, I can say, right? So now the vision is taken by His Highness Mohammed Rashid Al Maktoum.
Yes,
And we see his videos on YouTube in 1970s. He's saying, I'm going to make the biggest buildings here. I'm going to make Dubai the most attractive city. And he did it, right? So this is and now all Dubai is focused about this 200th anniversary. Another vision set up by the Sheikh again, saying D33, the 200th anniversary of Dubai. Dubai will be the most important aviation center, which Igor maybe will tell more about that, but in finance, in tourism, in everything, entertainment. So what do we expect in the upcoming 8 years now?
Like, there is a D33 plan or vision, we can say. It will there are many details and numbers everyone can attend or see through the website, but I have small details, like in doubling Dubai economy in the next decade. Top 3 global city positioning. Dubai should be one of the top 3 cities in the world. Plus 100 transformational projects launched. Key initiatives will be expand foreign trade 400 plus cities. Launching green and sustainable manufacturing, creating future economy corridors to Africa, Latin America, Southeast Asia, support 30 companies, global unicorns, integrate 65,000 young Emiratis to work in private sectors, empower a new generation via Dubai Traders Project, introduce unified business license across Dubai, and launch Sandbox Dubai, which is related to innovation and tech hub. Plus, attract world's best universities to Dubai, scale up to 400 SMEs for global growth.
Bravo. So upcoming 8 years and a decade, Dubai will be double.
Double.
Thank you so much. Going with this vision, D33. So that means a lot of attractions also coming up for the tourism, right?
Absolutely. Just to reiterate what His Excellency mentioned, I think the D33 really is a catalyst for what Dubai looks like over the next decade. But not even that, it doesn't just stop over there. It continues from there onwards. We have the Urban Plan 2040 as well, which continues to 2040. And to resonate with this, I think my heart swells with pride, because I know that, while His Highness looked after me and my parents, I know that he's going to look after my children as well over the next 2-3 decades. So I'm very, very secure when it comes to my family, because my children are looked after a leader like His Highness Sheikh Mohammed. Talking about attractions, definitely, Dubai is known for iconic attractions. And to begin with, the Museum of the Future, which opened in 2021. I think that was an iconic one that we launched that attracts a lot of visitors from different parts of the world. We have the Burj Khalifa. Obviously, Burj Khalifa happens to be the icon. A lot of people know Dubai because of that building. And then we have the view at the Palm, which obviously the Palm Jumeirah as an island, you know it. It also has a very nice viewing deck right on top. So I think categorically we have been striving to put more and more attractions. We have about over 130 attractions in Dubai today. That's about 7 attractions per kilometer, given that Dubai end to end is about 57 kilometers. And we've been striving to put more and more, because we know the demand looks very different over the next 5 years. There are family tourists, there are couples, there are honeymooners, there are resident retirees, there are VFR. Everybody's seeking different things from Dubai. I think one aspect that I want to mention here is the culture. A lot of people who come asking for UAE culture, Dubai culture. We have the cultural district, Al Sif and Fahidi district. That's going to start bustling in the next 2 to 3 months as the winter kicks in. I highly encourage you and your readers and your customers to come to Dubai and seek for culture. I always tell people that if you want to know Dubai's vision, please go to our culture, go to our history, go to our museums, try to understand what the context of Dubai looks like. People think that Dubai's come out of the blue. It hasn't. There was a vision behind it, there's a tradition behind it, there's a history behind it. And we highly encourage all of you to go and explore those. And particularly talking about what the next few years looks like, I think one area that we really wanted to mention, obviously apart from the D33, is also the fact that as and when we double the size of economy, we're also we're also increasing in terms of population. We're looking to Dubai will touch 5 million residents by 2030. So the entire ecosystem has been designed to welcome tourists. At the same time, we've been able to put the urban plan where we've identified 7 districts within Dubai, and all the hubs will now start getting away from downtown. So while everybody wants to come to downtown, we're creating more destinations outside of it. And I think we're really looking forward to seeing how more Turkish visitors would come and embrace that in Dubai.
Yeah. I mean, we can see the progress, not only for the tourists, but also a lot of Turkish people are buying houses, investing, a lot of Turkish companies setting up in Dubai. So it is affecting the trade, it is affecting the residency. A lot of, even our friends, big companies coming here, doing like a big road shows about selling houses. Recently there was one big party and they sold a lot of houses in Dubai and around the city. And we are expecting one of the biggest casinos coming to El Merjan Island, right? This is another big attraction, I guess. Those are related with the tourism. But when it comes to aviation, maybe it's another aspect for D33, which we're expecting the biggest airport in the world. We heard from our ears, our President Sir Tim Clark saw Istanbul Airport, and he was fascinated. He said, it's a beautiful airport, but we're going to make it much nicer and much bigger. And now the project shows it's approved by $35 billion, which the new Al Maktoum Airport will be the biggest airport in the world, which the capacity of 260 million passengers yearly. So with his words, a black hole is coming on the way, right? Which will take all the aviation aspects and the attractions to the Dubai. What should we expect for aviation upcoming years?
Well, I think we need to start with understanding that today Dubai International Airport is one of the busiest airports in the world.
92 million, right?
So to be precise, more than 93 million international passengers. By international passengers, is ranking #1 in the world. And the airport is constrained in a sense that there are 2 runways which cannot be used totally independently, and it is landlocked. So it's surrounded already by residential commercial areas, so there is no possibility of expansion. However, the ambition of Dubai, and obviously strategically aviation is seen as a pivotal industry for Dubai economic success and prosperity. So we need to expand the airport in order to give possibility for the aviation sector to grow. Considering that Emirates made so many aircraft orders and more than 150 airlines are flying to Dubai. Fly Dubai is based in Dubai. So we definitely need to have another airport built in the future where we can all move and successfully operate together, constructing the best and the biggest hub in the world as we see it. So today, Dubai Airport and Al Maktoum Airport are located about 40 kilometers apart. And the new airport will be 5 times bigger than the current airport. It will have 5 runways. And yes, it is planned to be in phases. I think the first phase will give capacity close to 150 million passengers per year. So we are expecting that the airport will be ready for, let's say, almost a one-day relocation of all the aviation business into the new airport, somewhere between 2032 and 2034. Within this period, it is expected to be a massive relocation of an airport with the annual capacity hitting that time in 2032 to 34, approximately 115 million passengers from 93 or 95 is the number expected in 2025. So there's going to be a massive operation, and it will have enormous amount of contact stands for the for the aircraft parking next to the terminal. It will have minimum connecting time between the flights, despite its sheer volume and sheer size of only 75 minutes. So the logistics is designed by the best architects, who are involved in the airport planning. And we as Emirates, we of course are looking forward to have this airport up and running because it will give us an opportunity to introduce a lot more flights, make connections to work faster for the passengers, make the passenger experience much better. From technology perspective, utilized inside of the airport, it's going to be the top edge. So it will have a lot of technologies of facial recognition, absolutely paperless processes inside of the terminal. Where you enter, you will be recognized by, the camera scanning, and then you can proceed all the formalities without showing your passport and so on. So this is the aspiration. So we shall wait and see how exactly it will be realized in the new airport. But yeah, we are very much excited. So, and we are looking forward to have this happen. Not so long time ago, long time in the future. So it's just a few years left to wait.
I mean, I heard with my own ears, Mr. Sir Tim Clark said the same thing. You know, after very close time with the new airport, people will stop, check in, check out, boarding passes. No. So with these all face recognition, you will walk. They will know you where you're going. You will just drop your baggage. It will go to your flight. You're not going to see. I mean, we see it. The first time I saw in Dubai, it was very exciting. I had my visa, but no passport control. I go to the gate. It just opens. It's very convenient. It's very good. So it shows what's going to happen upcoming few years. Dear Mr. Consul, I mean, you're from Dubai. We know we're here for Dubai. Dubai is so exciting, as we all know. But you're also represented in UAE. There's all other 6 more, destinations. Emirates. We always coming couple of days a week, enjoying Dubai. But Dubai is our first target. But what's your suggestion besides Dubai? What to see? Because Mr. Habib mentioned about the culture. How are we gonna, taste the culture more in maybe in other Emirates or Dubai?
I will tell you what I'm experiencing in my mission. Most of the Turkish companies comes to me and aiming to work. It's either in Dubai or Abu Dhabi. They know nothing about the other Emirates, really. So I don't know what we are missing. We need to explain. We need to send this message to them that we have beautiful 7 Emirates, not only Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So even for most of the Turkish companies, maybe the option of converting from Dubai to other cities will be easier for them to act as a company. It will be more beneficial for them to act as a company, especially for the small companies, because as we know, competition is high in Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
So mostly, don't hesitate. I'm always telling them, don't hesitate. Try to go to other cities. It's a short distance. It's almost like having a traffic in Istanbul, like 1 hour you can reach
one neighborhood
from east
to another, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a short distance. Experience this culture, the nature of each city. You're gonna love it. You're gonna see that the chances are more bigger in the other Emirates if you can't compete in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, for example.
No, yeah. I mean, the culture is very important, as you mentioned, and then we're trying to make this, culture alive in our airplanes. When we have the first class passengers, welcome them with the Arabic coffee and the dates. Ahlan wa sahlan, the culture thing, But everybody here in the audience, probably they saw Dubai. The first attraction they do, going to Burj Khalifa and taking a selfie from there, and then going to safari with the cars, and maybe a future of museum. But what's your hidden gem, Mr. Habib? What would you recommend by tourists or by the travel trade partners to their customers?
That's a very interesting question, and I can promise you there's so many hidden gems as we speak. I think some of my personal favorites would be Hatta. For those of you who don't know Hatta, Hatta happens to be a small town which is about 90 minutes from Dubai. That's the place where we used to go as children, and we used to go enjoy our farms, enjoy all the adventure activities. There's a natural lake over there, which surprisingly you wouldn't believe, but it's beautiful. We have Hajar Mountains over there, which are very beautiful, rugged mountains. There's adventure tourism, there's eco lodges, so you can go and spend a couple of nights over there. It's very relaxing. So once you're done with the bustling Dubai, you can go to Hatta for a night or two, enjoy over there. They have all the lodging facilities over there. I think that's one of the ones that I wanted to recommend. I think the other one would be Hatta. Hatta, Hatta. The second one would be, for me personally, would be Global Village. Global Village, for those of you who know Global Village, it's one of a kind. It's something that I can't describe because something like this only exists and can only exist in Dubai. There's 200 different countries coming together and putting the pavilions out there. Then you put gastronomy, then you put theme park, then you put retail, and then you put live entertainment where celebrities come and present. So this happens from October all the way up until the beginning or mid of April. And that's a place that I highly recommend all of you to go. And I promise you, I have not seen a single sad face in that place since my childhood. Everybody's happy, the father's happy, the mother's happy, the children are happy. There's enough food, that somebody's playing games, people are putting up their carpets, enjoying the evening. The weather's great in the next couple of months, so I think that's one attraction that I highly recommend. Among residents, it's one of the hottest attractions. I mean, we literally grew up. Global Village has been around, this year they celebrate the 30th edition. So it's been around for most of my life. And I keep taking my children there as well. So I think that's another attraction. I think the last one would be, from my opinion, would be the view at the Palm. I mean, a lot of you know that Dubai has a lot of vantage points, beautiful ones. You can go to Burj Khalifa and see the whole city. Then you can go to Ain Dubai, which is the largest Ferris wheel in the world, and see another vantage point of Dubai. But then you come to a place like the View. The beauty of the View is that not only do you see the Palm in all its glory, but if you go 360 degrees, at one side you'll see the Burj Al Arab. On the other end you'll see the Ain Dubai. On the other end you'll see Burj Khalifa. I can promise you that every icon of Dubai that you want to visibly watch from one central location, that's you standing on top of the View at the Palm. And as soon as you go down to it, there is the Nakheel Mall, which is a super regional mall catering to all your shopping needs. So, I mean, I highly recommend people to always look at Dubai as destination within destination. If you have your clients, I recommend that they spend 2 days at the Palm, spend 2 days in Fahidi, and spend 2 days in Marina or downtown. And each of them would give you a completely different flavor of Dubai. For example, JBR, for those of you who know the Jumeirah Beach residents, that's a completely different ecosystem. I know visitors who only come to JBR and leave. And then I know people who come to the Palm and then they do 2 nights, 2 nights, 2 nights. So I feel like moving forward, Dubai shouldn't just be looked at as one destination. There are multiple destinations within Dubai that we need to promote. And the good thing is that, an average visitor, if he spends about 6 days in Dubai, he'll be able to do all of them categorically. But yes, the only request here is that, there has to be knowledge and information sharing. I think a lot of people need to know about Dubai beyond beyond the usual suspects, which is the Burj Khalifa, the Dow Cruise. Those are excellent attractions, without doubt. But I feel like, as and when we mature as a destination, for us to build on, repeat visitation, we need to show more value. And we can't have people having the same experiences over and over again. So the only request is that when you come to Dubai, expand your horizon. I promise you, every year we're putting new attractions. So by the time they reach the last attraction, by the time they leave Dubai, we have another attraction ready for them for the year after when they visit us. So that's the beauty of Dubai. We're in a perpetual drive to continue growing, expanding. And with the D33, that we have the blessing of the leadership to go out there and make Dubai the best city in the world.
And just to add about the value and Dubai, I just wanted to mention that Emirates is running a program called My Emirates Pass. And that offers benefits in terms of discounts and different deals of over 600 outlets across Dubai. And that could be one of the best options. If you fly Emirates, just retain your boarding pass, either digital or physical, and you can show the boarding pass in all of those 600 or any number which you will manage to visit and enjoy additional value.
Very good, very good. I mean, when it comes to the attractions, it keeps running and running, adding and adding, right? That's very good. And then the same thing with Emirates Airlines, I guess. For Istanbul, I can give you a small, I keep saying that, but next year you'll see a lot of surprises in Istanbul. We're opening our new lounge, the first dedicated foreign airline lounge in Istanbul Airport coming. And hopefully we're changing our office too. The sales office of Emirates will be an experiencing center, not a sales office. We will have an experiencing center, a very, decent walk-in place, an office where people can come to see maybe Airbus 380 bar and see the business class seats and get information about Dubai. And just before we closing, Mr. Igor, all these, innovations and new things in Istanbul, maybe you can tell a couple of words, not only in Dubai. Yes, we have a lot of attraction, we have stopover in Dubai, but we have also a couple of new destinations came out to the Emirates networks we can offer to Turkish audience, like CM Rap or, all these
absolutely,
things.
yeah. So we are working on, of course, expanding Emirates network and, the fresh destinations which we recently offered to our clients are Da Nang in Vietnam, Siem Reap, which is the gateway to UNESCO recognized a place called Angkor Wat. It's a beautiful temple. Sincerely recommend everyone to look and Google. It's so beautiful, and you can travel via Bangkok with stopover because it's a flight operating via Bangkok to Siem Reap. So we also opened 2 additional points in China. So we launched not that long time ago a city of Shenzhen, which is located not that far from Hong Kong. And just recently on the 30th of July, we opened direct service, daily service on Boeing 777 to the city of Hangzhou. And of course, we were happy to reinstate our flights, which we canceled long time ago when the events unfolded unfavorably in Syria. But we relaunched flights to Damascus. So this, the footprint of Emirates is expanding, and we will continue to look at options of adding new exciting destinations for our passengers to travel from Istanbul and Turkey.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very exciting. Turkish audience is, they love to travel, but the first target is always Dubai, Dubai, Dubai. First Dubai stop, and after, you know, everybody free to go everywhere. Thank you very much for our
Thank
audience,
you, everyone.
for spending some good
Thank
time
you.
with
Thank
us.
you very much.
Big claps, our guests, Mr. Saeed, Mr. Habib, and Mr. Igor, for being with us today in Istanbul. Thank you so much. Very pleasure to have you.
Pleasure.
Tabii.